How culture attracts greatness. To attract the greatest people, one of the first and most important things to do is to inspire them with a really compelling and challenging story. One that captures their imagination by painting a picture of them inside the hero's journey. One of the people in my life who has mastered the skill of setting a powerful and attractive vision is Dr. Delos. Toby Cosgrove, the CEO of the Cleveland Clinic, a nonprofit healthcare provider that is defining the future of healthcare. Toby is a cardiac surgeon who has worked at the clinic for many years. I have been familiar with Cleveland Clinic for 20 years. Ever since my parents were treated there for heart disease and Parkinson's. Back then, it was a typical hospital. A cold, depressing place. When Toby took over the leadership of the clinic in 2004, he set about helping healthcare leaders engage physicians in the pursuit of their organization's greater goals. As he wrote in the Harvard Business Review, the hospital appeals to their sense of shared purpose, self-interest, respect, and tradition, to earn doctors' buy-in and bring about the change the system so urgently needs. 5. This shared sense of mission and purpose comes across in a video Cleveland Clinic made called Empathy. The video shows various patients in the hospital and, using subtitles, displays their thoughts and feelings. If you could stand in someone else's shoes, the video asks, hear what they hear, see what they see, feel what they feel, would you treat them differently? Quote, a man being wheeled in through the front door has been dreading this appointment. Fears he waited too long. A man brings coffee to a distressed-looking woman sitting in a cafeteria, who we hear has a 19-year-old son on life support. A child and her mother who encounter a therapy dog in the hallway are visiting dad for the last time. We also learn that it is the mother and father's 25th wedding anniversary. A doctor in an elevator just found out he's going to be a dad. This video speaks to the unspoken stories beneath each person's surface. It is the opposite of the way we think of hospitals as sterile, perfunctory places that focus less on the humanity of the patients than on moving them through a system. It shows how Cleveland Clinic differs radically in its approach to healthcare. And it gives the people who work there, as well as patients, a completely new and much more humane horizon to aim for. An investment mindset and a powerful vision will bring greatness to your door. A winning culture will seal the deal. But creating that culture requires imagination. Only by building and celebrating unique elements of your culture can you hope to secure greatness. Once you attract the very best staff, you have to make sure they are happy at work. When people are unhappy at work, they feel resentful and unproductive. 6. Every year, Fortune magazine publishes its list of best places to work. And without fail, the same companies make the list. Google, SAS, Edward Jones, Salesforce.com, and so on. And they all share the same common denominators. Not just good salaries, good working environments, and perks and rewards for good performance, but also lots of opportunities for people to express their passion and creativity and to move up the ladder. When people are happy and feel that their work is appreciated, their emotional contagion spreads, and everyone around them performs much better on the job. At Cleveland Clinic, every effort is made to view the hospital experience through the eyes of the patient, which doesn't just make everyone happy but also confers meaning to the people who work there. Beautiful artwork and music, including live performances on a grand piano, have helped make the place much more attractive and welcoming for both patients and employees. One of the senior employees was a lady by the name of Teresa who worked at the international desk, which handles services for overseas patients. She was someone I encountered many times over the years. After Toby instigated cultural changes at the clinic, I noticed a shift in her. There was a sense of passion about her, and a light in her eyes. A happiness that wasn't there before. Toby has vision and he creates a sense of meaning that drives the continued success of the Cleveland Clinic. At Sagia, we had a chief happiness officer whose job was to make sure that employees were, well, happy. We offered free car washes, shoe polishes, soccer tournaments, and other small but appreciated perks. At Al Daba Group, one of the programs we use for increasing happiness is a wellness program via Cleveland Clinic that helps people maintain a healthy lifestyle in and out of the office. We've also initiated a life plan program, as described in Chapter 3, to help people achieve their goals in multiple arenas. You can find ways to make people happy even if they have jobs that aren't terribly challenging. At our women-run chicken hatchery in a Saudi village, for example, an Al Daba Group company recruited women who hadn't had much work experience. After the hatchery became the major employer for women in the village, we expanded their horizons. We got them out of the village and provided transportation to work. We started showing them the world. We sent them to a food exhibition in Dubai. It was the first time that these women had ever ventured from their villages. They were excited by these regular trips. They always had something to look forward to and to learn from. Because they were happy in their work, they generated a lot of interest from other women who were interested in working for the hatchery. And they were very productive.